up, guys? Hopefully you can hear me. It's my very first live ever for this group, and taking a bike ride right now. Taking a break from my bike ride, and I just had some thoughts in my head that I wanted to share with people. Hopefully, it helps some other people. Also, got a great view of the art museum behind me. Got rocky steps right there. Got this cool fountain behind me. Hopefully, you can hear me. I'm in Fairmount right now in Philadelphia, but so for this video, I want to talk about how to get better at anything, because what I've learned is that getting better at something is definitely a skill, and you can develop a skill of developing skills. So you can actually get better at getting better. So I've had a couple tricks that I've learned that help me get better at getting better. And once you figure out, how to get better at something, you can really apply it to anything and get good at anything. So that's the point of this live right now, is to help you get better at getting better. So it's really about, I would say, like three. I could break it down 3 or 4 steps. I'm trying to keep this short to the point because nobody wants to look at my face that long. But I think the first thing is you got to learn the basics of whatever you're doing, because the basics are so important. So you have to learn the basics of something in order to excel and get better at it. So once you learn the basics, you can expand on that and take it to the next level. So the first thing is you have to learn the basics. The next thing is you have to practice every day. You know, doing 30 minutes a day every day is better than doing an hour every 3 days. You really have to do it every day if you want to get better at it. You don't have to spend a ton of time, but repetition is what it's all about. So the more you do it, the more frequently you do something, the better you'll get at it. So tip number one is learn the basics. Tip number two is practice every day. The next step is you have to really immerse yourself. So step number three, immerse yourself in what you're doing. So when I wanted to get better at riding my bike, I would ride every day. I watched videos about riding. I got all the right gear. Eventually got a better bike. So you really have to immerse yourself in what you're doing to get better at it. It becomes part of your life and becomes a habit, and then it just becomes easier. So tip number three, you want to immerse yourself in whatever it is new that you're taking on. And the last tip, number four, is you have to take quantum leaps. So one thing I've really been getting into lately is push-ups, just because I wanted to challenge myself, and they're a great workout, and I'm seeing more results from doing push-ups than anything else. But what I've learned is that, if you could do 20 push-ups for a week, you could probably do 30 or 35. So that's what I mean when I say take a quantum leap. So for me recently, I went from 20 to 30 push-ups. I went from 30 to 40 push-ups. Then I went from 40 to 55 push-ups. And now I can do 60 push-ups in a row. So this took about 4 or 5 months of doing every day, which, like I said, you need to do it every day. You need to learn the basics how to do it. I immerse myself in it by tracking what I'm doing and doing it every day. And then I would just take the quantum leap. So it's really all about pushing yourself. So, like, if you can do 20 reps or 30 reps of something, chances are you could probably do at least double that. You just have to push yourself and make the quantum leap. So whatever you're doing, once you start doing it, you have to push yourself to get to the next level. You have to make those jumps. So to reiterate, the 4 steps are, what are the 4 steps? First 4 steps. Number one, learn the basics. Number two, practice every day. Number three, immerse yourself in what you're doing. Number four, take quantum leaps. If you could do 10, you could do 20. If you could do 20, you could do 40. You could do more than what you think. It's just a matter of doing it. So that's it. That's my first live. So hopefully somebody's watching this now or later. If you're watching it, leave a comment below and let me know what you're watching, what you're doing.